Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitz TV here, aka G33. I'm back with another video on the channel for you guys today. And today we are discussing the battle between Ultra Instinct Goku and Beast Gohan that started in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 102 and will be continuing in Chapter 103. This is the second part of a two-part series I am doing. In the last video, if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. I gave the reasons why Ultra Instinct Goku should win against Beast Gohan. But in this video, I'm switching it up because I'm going to give you guys the reasons why I think Beast Gohan will win. Yes, I said will win. Notice the difference there. The part one of the series was should, but in this video, I'm going with will, because I think Goku should beat Gohan. That's my personal opinion. Of course, it's subjective, right? But I think Gohan will win unless there's some kind of interruption, like the fight ends in a draw, or if Whis or somebody comes in and ends things, or if, say, you know, Black Frieza or something happens on Earth or on another planet that causes them to have to end the fight, and, you know, figure things out later. So I'm going to give you guys my reasons of why I think Gohan will win. Like I said, if you guys want my reason for Goku, go check out part one of the video and then come back here for part two. But, like, leave a like, you know, let me know in the comment section if you guys saw both videos, and let me know your thoughts. So let's get into it. So at the end of manga chapter 102, we saw Goku and Gohan begin their battle, right? The battle between the strongest father-son duo in Universe 7 begins. We see Goku and Gohan go into their ultimate forms. It doesn't happen until right near the end, like the last 10 pages of the chapter, since most of the chapter was focused on Gohan kind of warming up, testing himself against Goten and Trunks. But, you know, in the couple of pages we get of U.I Goku and Beast Gohan, you know, classing, trading blows. They, you know, it seems at the beginning, of course, you know, they're not going all out yet, but, you know, they're evenly matched for now, right? For the most part, it seems like Goku's kind of, you know, on the defensive more, and then Gohan's being more aggressive, which I think is going to be a big thing in chapter 103, right? So, you know, getting into my thoughts, we got to go backwards a little bit, right? I did this in the other video as well. Gohan, throughout all of Dragon Ball, not just Super but Z, they've always promoted him as, you know, he has the most potential out of any character in the series. Goku has said it, Piccolo has said it, and Vegeta have said it, right? And we've seen that throughout all of DBZ, of course, right? All the times that Gohan, you know, broke his limits and got stronger. We all know the biggest moment up to that point in the series was Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, becoming the first one to go Super Saiyan 2 against Cell, right? And we've always seen Gohan, when he takes his training seriously, right, he's always been able to elevate to a new level. Ultimate Gohan, right, which is officially named in Chapter 102, ironically. Ultimate Gohan, it's been stated that and confirmed that Ultimate Gohan was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the Buu Saga, right? Even though we never saw that fight, that was stated. So, we've always seen Gohan had that potential. And of course, in the first part of Dragon Ball Super, up until like the Tournament of Power, Gohan's not used that much. He's not featured that much. It's mainly Goku and Vegeta and a couple others doing most of the work, right? But then, of course, he comes back in the Tournament of Power, and ever since then, Gohan's been pretty involved. You know, of course, you know, he was one of the bright spots in the Tournament of Power in both the manga and the anime. Of course, in the manga, it's important to note that, because, of course, remember, in the manga, Gohan eliminates Kefla. Remember, in the anime, you know, Kefla defeated Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It wasn't until Goku went Ultra Instinct Omen that he had any chance against Kefla. So that's a huge feat, right? Gohan being able to defeat Kefla. Because remember, the manga and the anime, even though the events are mainly the same, right? There's different continuities. You know, some of the sequence of events are different. So, of course, you know, Gohan defeating Kefla in the Tournament Power is a huge feat, because Kefla was easily one of the strongest characters. And then, you know, he's involved in the Moro arc, which takes place after the Broly movie, right? even though he's not on the level of Ultra Instinct and Vegeta at that point, he still does a good amount, right? And then of course the Granola arc and the superhero arc, Gohan makes his return in the superhero arc, and he gains the beast form, right? He gets to a whole new level. I know a lot of people are kind of mad that, of course, Gohan gets these, these power-ups without really earning them, right? He gets his potential unleashed in the Buu Saga, and now he gets this beast form, which is, and they stated it in the movie and they've also stated it in the manga that, Gohan may have surpassed Goku and Vegeta up to that point, after the superhero battle. And now we're seeing this fight between, who we believe is the strongest in Universe 7 in Goku, and now Beast Gohan challenging him, But one of the bright spots about this chapter is we learned that Gohan has been training since the end of the superhero arc, and we don't know how much time has specifically passed. We can at least assume probably either a couple weeks or maybe even a month or two, right? We know that ever since the end of the superhero arc, Gohan has continued training with Piccolo, and now he knows how to go beast at will. So that's a bright spot, right? Because that's character development for Gohan, because we've seen in the past that Gohan has always let Goku and Vegeta handle things, or has focused on his scholar work, right? Because he's not, he doesn't like fighting to the level of them. He only really fights when there's something to protect. But you can see here, even in this chapter, Goku was the one that had to kind of ask Gohan, hey, do you want to do this sparring battle? He didn't really need to convince him, because Gohan was pretty much on board with it. But it wasn't like Gohan was like, yeah, we got to fight. Like, we got to test our powers. Of course, that was Goku who did that, And Gohan was like, thank you for the opportunity, right? And now we see him going up against his father, One of the big things why, right? Because I think we don't know everything about Beast Gohan, we don't know all of it. Like, it's like when Vegeta first went Ultra Ego, we had to learn more about that form as the arc went on, and the principles of it, how it ties to Beerus and God of Destruction power and etc. We don't know much about Beast, because you only get to see it for a couple minutes at the end of the superhero movie, and the superhero arc in the manga is pretty much the exact same thing. It's a replica, right? But if you notice, in the last 4 chapters of the Dragon Ball Super manga, we've seen Beast Gohan 4 times, right? Or technically 3 times. Chapter 99, when he goes Beast for the first time, right? Which is the same straight out of the, superhero movie. Then in chapter 101, right? After words, we see after, the Red Ribbon Army confronts Gohan at his house. Gohan gets angry seeing the people that kidnap Pan, and then he goes straight into Beast, right? And of course, this chapter where we get to see Beast Gohan transform, and we've learned that he can go into the form at will, right? And every single time, especially the last 2 chapters, those 2 times that we've seen Beast Gohan on screen, they've made it a point at really emphasizing how big a transformation this is, and we've never seen Beast Gohan challenged. He wasn't challenged by Max, and he, of course, now he hasn't fought anybody, but since the end of superhero, he's just trained with Piccolo, and now he's sparring with his dad. So we haven't seen Beast Gohan truly tested. We have seen Ultra Instinct Goku tested in every arc since it was introduced in the Tournament of Power, outside of the Broly movie, right? We've seen it tested against Jiren. We've seen it tested against Granola. We've seen it tested against Moro, and we've seen it challenged against Gas, right? Of course, we know Black Frieza one-shotted True UI, but I said in the last video, and I'll say in this one, we know that MUI, or Silver Hair Ultra Instinct, is stronger than True UI, right? And I don't even think it's a debate. We haven't seen Beast Gohan tested, and we don't even know really the depths of its power. There are similarities between Beast Gohan and Ultra Ego Vegeta, like they're clearly aggressive forms, and of course Gohan and Vegeta are both aggressive fighters. Of course, Gohan especially when he gets angry, right? But it's not the same form. It's 2 different things. Beast, we know it's about unleashing the inner beast inside of you. And, with Vegeta, Ultra Ego is mainly centered around God of Destruction power, right? And how that applies to a Saiyan like Vegeta. So there are some similarities with how the form attacks, but we've never seen Beast challenge, not to this level. And we know that Ultra Instinct Goku is going to challenge Beast to the furthest extent it's ever been challenged. I think we've seen in just the first couple blows of them going at it and them clashing, right? You can see the damage it was causing the Beerus planet, to the point where Whis had to make a barrier to protect everybody, so they can just watch the battle without worrying that they're gonna go flying and dying, because of the blows between Goku and Gohan. So what I think is gonna happen in Chapter 103, I think Gohan's gonna be very, very aggressive, very, very aggressive, right, with this form, and he's as they pick it up and as they go all out, right. Gohan's gonna have no choice to be aggressive, because Ultra Instinct's strongest advantage is the defense it gives you, right? Being able to dodge and counter attacks at will. So Goku's gonna dodge a lot of Gohan's attacks. Gohan's gonna have to be really, really aggressive and hope that his speed that he can attack faster than Goku's Ultra Instinct can dodge, right? Because Goku's heart is pretty calm right now. He's not using true UI, because he's not his emotions are affecting him and his control over Ultra Instinct. So his heart's gonna stay calm and pure, because he's sparring against his son. This isn't a life or death battle, so Gohan's gonna have to be very, very aggressive and really keep up the attack on Goku, right? Just look at the image below, how Gohan attacks Goku first with the kick, and Goku just blocks against or guards against it pretty easily, right? So I think Gohan's gonna have to be very, very aggressive, and maybe Goku lowers his guard, right? Because we know that is one of Goku's biggest weaknesses. As strong as Goku is, he has a horrible tendency of always letting down his guard at the worst moments in battle. And I can see Gohan taking advantage of that. The other thing is, of course, I mentioned earlier how every single time that Gohan is transformed in the manga into Beast, they made it into this big thing, right? Of course, like it takes off, like his transformation takes off like half a page, right? And you get that big shot of him standing in Beast after he transforms, right? So if Goku wins, right, which like I said, I think Goku should win, but if Goku wins, you're definitely gonna have some people out there that feel like, oh yeah, you gave Gohan this new form, right? You kept, promote saying like he might be on the level of Goku and Vegeta or even surpass them, but then he loses in his first real fight, his first real challenge against, with the Beast form, and he loses. And maybe, maybe it's because maybe they want to set up something else, because maybe if it's the Black Frieza arc or if it's another tournament, right? Gohan's going to, be the big winner, or, he's going to be the hero. It won't be Goku this time. It'll be somebody else. Maybe that's what this leads, right? Of course, we don't know at this time what's the new arc going to be. Torotaro and Toriyama have not yet stated what the new Super Manga arc is going to be, right? We just got to sit back and be patient. But maybe Gohan loses this chapter to, for it to lead to a bigger comeback later on, for a bigger moment. Even though Gohan just got a pretty sweet moment against Cell Max, of course, right? But I think the biggest thing from this battle, no matter who wins, is really going to be Gohan's power and how it compares to Goku. Like, to see the fact that Gohan is able, no matter if he wins or loses, the fact that Gohan is able to hold his own, or maybe even best, Ultra Instinct Goku, is going to be such a big moment, right? Because we've never seen Gohan surpass Goku in battle. Like, of course, we know Gohan went Super Saiyan 2 first, right? But they never fought after that, Because if Goku had not died against Cell, definitely probably after the Cell saga, Goku would have eventually got Super Saiyan 2. And then, as Gohan was growing into his teenage years, they would have, probably had some offspring battles. But that never happened because Goku died in that battle, right? So, and Gohan's never surpassed or ever been close. This is the closest Gohan's ever been to Goku throughout all of the 10 arcs of Dragon Ball Super up to this point. So, I think for no matter what happens, if Gohan wins or loses, the fact that he's able to hold his own against Ultra Goku, Goku's always training, right? Who never stops getting stronger. And the fact for Gohan to reach, this point that Goku's at, where he's beyond the gods. Both of them are, right? It's gonna be big. Well, I said this in the last video. I just want to see Goku acknowledge Beast Gohan, no matter what happens. Like if Gohan wins, right? Like I think he will. I do want to see afterward Goku's like, I'm so proud of you. Like, I've always seen the potential in you, but to see you reach this level and even beat me in battle, it makes me so proud as a father. Of course, I'm gonna keep training to surpass you because that's what I do. But to see that you've gotten this strong on your own, right, throughout these last couple years or whatever, it makes me so proud as your father, right? And to see that moment between Goku and Gohan, no matter how this battle goes, that's gonna be sweet. I think Gohan will win. I don't think Gohan has to win, in my opinion. I think Goku should win. But I think Gohan will win for people to validate Gohan. Or to validate the beast form. Not to validate Gohan, but to validate the beast form. Really. Because remember, there were so many people saying after Super Arc that Gohan, beast form can't even touch Super Saiyan Blue or anything like that. You guys can see it here. He's going up against Ultra Instinct Goku at full strength. And the battle of the next chapter is going to get even more, even more crazy. So that's why, no matter what happens, Beast needs to be validated here. And I think that's the most important thing. Going into the next arc, no matter if it's a tournament arc, right? Or if it's like Frieza's been recruiting people and, he, outside of Frieza himself, he has people that can actually, go up against Goku and the others, right? You're going to need Gohan there. Because I truthfully believe that this is setting up for something big. I don't know what exactly yet, but it is setting up for something big into the future. And you're going to need Beast Gohan there, Whether you like, no matter if it's a battle on Earth, no matter if it's somewhere else in the universe, you're going to need, Gohan there, in my opinion. Yeah. How could Beast Gohan defeat Goku? Like I said, he's gonna have to attack faster than Goku's Ultra Instinct can sustain it. I don't know, if Gohan's power, using melee attacks and things like that, is eventually, he just gets Goku out of Ultra Instinct, to the point where Goku can't use the technique anymore. I don't think Gohan's gonna win this fight with like a Kamehameha or like Special Beam Cannon or something like that. I feel like he's physically gonna have to like beat Goku, like land a punch, like a deciding blow, And I don't know how Gohan will win the fight. I think Gohan will win because that's the direction that Toriyama and Toriyama and the rest of the people that work on this manga want to take the story, right? Because of course Goku's gonna continue to own Ultra Instinct and perfect it and craft it even more. I think most likely Goku will get to the point where one day in Dragon Ball Super he'll probably no longer even need to transform into Ultra Instinct. But that's where I think Goku's UI journey is leading him. That's what I personally think. But with Gohan, you never know how we don't know how long Gohan's gonna be truly involved. You never know. There's a chance Gohan just goes back to Earth after this sparring battle. I don't think that's the case, right? I don't think you've brought Gohan back, and I don't think you retell the superhero arc in the manga without having some kind of plan for Gohan to be involved going forward. You don't make Gohan this powerful and then just like push him back to the side and he's back to being a scholar. No, I think whatever they have planned for the next arc, Gohan's going to be involved, and that's why him potentially beating Goku next chapter is so important, because you need to validate the beast form and validate making him this powerful. I personally think Goku should win, but I think Beast Gohan will win mainly for these reasons. I also want to see, I didn't bring this up actually now that I think about it in the U.I Goku video. What I want to see and what I think should happen is Gohan, if they want to turn this into a training arc before the next arc, right? I do think, having Gohan kind of, train Broly or, train with Vegeta makes the most sense, because there's more similarities in the beast form and in Gohan's power. What that align with Broly's power. Of course, like Gohan's anger, Broly's rage, right? The offensive nature of the beast form along with Vegeta's ultra ego form, right? I think those kind of similarities make it make sense. You know, right now, of course, this is Goku. This is Beast versus Ultra Instinct, father versus son, a dream battle. That's the biggest dream battle you can probably do in Dragon Ball right now that we're seeing in our eyes. Outside of Black Frieza, of course, right? This is the biggest dream battle, you know, and of course, I would probably say Ultra Instinct Goku versus Beerus, or Ultra Instinct Goku versus Ultra Ego Vegeta. This is the biggest dream battle in Dragon Ball right now, and we're getting to see it take place for real in the manga. And I think next chapter, it's gonna just be so intense. I think manga chapter 103 has the potential to be one of the best manga chapters of all time from an action standpoint, because this is a legit dream fight that we're seeing with Goku and Gohan going at it. If you guys play Xenoverse 2, you guys see in that, you know, of course, when you can do Beast Gohan versus Ultra Instinct Goku, and the dialogue, the pre-fight dialogue, Gohan goes, "I will surpass you, Dad." And then Goku's like, in his Ultra Instinct voice, "Bring it on, Gohan." And it's like, here we are, we're getting that here in the manga. It's so hype, right? But, you know, I also hope, where I personally hope this leads Goten, who's never gotten to see his father fight his son. Like, he's never gotten to see that, right? I hope this inspires Goten, like, all right, I want to train and be on the level of my dad and my brother. And I also hope that kind of motivates Vegeta and Broly to want to, you know, fight Gohan next, especially Broly, just because, you know, Broly, we know that right now with his character direction, you know, he's learning how to, you know, master his Super Saiyan powers, transform without being in a rage, learn how to make those powers truly his own and not have to go mad to transform. You know, we see Broly comment in this chapter, oh, you know, when he sees Goten and Trunks transform, he's like, can all Super Saiyans go, or can all Saiyans go Super Saiyan at will, right? And then we says, it seems like the Saiyans on Earth can, and yes, like a Super Saiyan bargain sale. But we know that Broly can't yet. And no matter what the next arc is, no matter if it's against Frieza or something else, I think that's going to be a big thing for Broly going forward, right? I think Broly's big moment coming is going to be mastering those Super Saiyan powers. I think if we get like Gohan training with Broly or something like that, that's going to be a big moment, you know? Because Gohan's going to be able to tell Broly, like, hey, I used to have, you know, a hard time, you know, controlling my power. You know, the only time I could get stronger sometimes was going into a full-out rage and losing control of myself. But over the years, I've learned how to make the power my own, especially here with this beast form. I could definitely see Gohan training with Broly to help him, you know, in the process of learning how to control that rage power. That's why I think Gohan defeating Goku is going to be so important to the writers and to the staff. So that's why, personally, I think, for those reasons, you know, Gohan will defeat Goku next chapter. I don't think it's the right decision. If it was up to me, I would have U.I Goku win. But that's why we had the part 1 video, you know, why Goku should win. But I personally think, if I take my logic and my bias out, I think Gohan will win, because, you know, his role is going to be very important for the future direction of Dragon Ball Super, whatever is the plan going forward. So yeah, that's what I think. Like I said, leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section, right? If you guys have seen both videos that I've done, let me know in the comment section. Who do you guys think is going to win and why? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys have a different take? Will we even get a finish? Will this, you know, will Goku and Gohan end up in a draw, or will some interruption take place to end the fight altogether? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going to happen. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the bell right next to my name, Fitz TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. Follow me down on social media. The links are down below. This is your home for all things Dragon Ball, manga, anime, video games, all that good stuff. This is the place to be. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope to see you guys back in the next one. Go check out the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 102 reaction if you haven't already. But I will see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Till the next one. Peace.